Welcome to the DMF. I'm Justin Younts. This is part 6. So now we come to the part of my podcast where I ask these are kind of my inside the actors studio questions. So
James
do you
Lipton.
have my James Lipton things. Do you have a beginning of the day routine?
Dang, I need some Lipton tea. I'm feeling inspired. What was the question? Sorry.
What is your beginning of the day routine?
Lately it's been take a shower. I got to wake up and get to whatever typically go to work. It just helps me if I'm showered. I know some
Mm,
people like my significant other. It makes them sleepier.
mm.
It like wakes me up. So yeah, take a nice hot shower.
Oh, a
Uh,
hot shower.
oh, hot shower. Yeah, no, what
Not a
you
cold, not a cold, not a
take
cold
a
shower,
cold?
not the Rogan thing.
No,
Or
no, 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 no,
the
no, no.
freezing plunge.
Yeah, no, because you can buy like little tiny versions of that stuff and make it at your house. And I thought about it, and then I was like, Eddie, you're gonna spend at least $100 on this thing, fill it with cold water, get in and
Sit
go.
there and do
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, I'm not
I've
doing that.
made a mistake. Get rid of it.
And no,
Oh
I
wait, I can't bring it back.
look. Well, there's a reason why Rogan is Rogan, and
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh yeah. Do you have a nighttime routine?
Uh, so this will sound weird, but 9 times out of 10, it is. Are you familiar with who Chris Hansen is?
Yeah. Yeah. Dateline?
Dateline, Catch a Predator. He has a streaming network called True Blue,
Oh really?
which you could sign up for $4.99 a month. And I am. And so I watch. Typically, I'll watch. For the longest time, it was catching up to the newest season. So now I'm caught up. So now I got to figure out what to do. But for the longest time, it was all right. Let's watch a new episode of. It's called Takedown with Chris Hansen. And some people will probably think you're going to bed with that in your mind, and it's I can. Yeah, like I can watch a horror movie and go right to sleep and like
Yeah.
that stuff. So I can watch a horror reality
Yeah.
show and go right to sleep. I don't know. Something about Chris Hansen is like I love what he
Yeah.
does. I love the, catching these predators. So
Yeah. I bet you're gonna tell me that you have to have Terminator 2 blaring as
oh,
you
Chris
sleep.
Hansen. Chris Hansen tucks me in.
That's funny. Do you meditate?
No, I wish I did. I wish I did. I think it just boils down to I don't have the patience.
Mm,
Uh, I'm fidgety, you know?
mm.
And I think to do that successfully, you have to kind of really zone in. So I don't meditate, but I wish I did.
I can give you a meditation where you can be fidgety and you'll still
Oh,
get
so
the
you
thing.
can fidget and meditate at the same
There are
time?
there are some meditations where you can like touch because here's what's going to happen. The more you do it, the more you're going to stop doing that.
Right.
It's like if I say, okay, don't touch yourself, and then you're going to be like, oh,
I really want to touch.
I gotta really touch my, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so it's kind of that thing. So you're kind of like, if I say, just do whatever you do, you'll eventually stop doing it because you'll just kind of fall into it. I'll talk to you a little bit about it. I'll give you some stuff. What are you reading?
My girlfriend loves to say I don't know how to read, so I'm not reading. I'm not reading anything, unfortunately. Uh,
Okay.
no, no, no. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not reading it currently, but I
Yeah.
always really the only book I've read cover to cover and was involved and I followed and I was emotionally attached. The Disaster Artist from Greg Sestero. Yeah, see, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, and the original cover too. I mean, the one for the film is
Oh
good,
wow.
but yeah, the original cover is the one I had as well. Yeah, that's the one I had.
Oh wow. Yeah, I went to like a screening of The Room, and he was there, and met him.
Yep. Yep. He actually
Signed.
came to the Lucas Theater not that long ago here in Savannah. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I love the movie that they based it off of as well. I find it
Oh,
very funny.
it's great. It's such a shame Franco got
Yeah,
kind of canceled there for a while. But hopefully
I
he
interviewed his former manager. He couldn't
ooh,
really
how'd that
talk
go?
about him.
How'd that go?
It's interesting to, learning about, how he found him and stuff like that. It's on that, I'll send you the link.
Wait, you talked to Franco's former manager?
Yeah, Franco's
Oh,
former
okay.
manager.
Okay. For a
Yeah.
second there, I was like, wait, you talked to
No,
Franco's former manager? I thought
he's
he
like
is his
he's
manager.
like off the grid, who knows where Franco, I don't know. He's kind
Yeah.
of persona non grata.
A shame, and it also ruptured his friendship with Seth Rogen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because I love their collaborations, The Interview, the one that
Oh
almost
yeah.
got us into the Third World War. That movie I think is hysterical. So,
I still love Pineapple Express.
oh, that's great. This is the end, like, and it's
I've never
ironic
seen
too.
This Is the End.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay.
I I need to see it. I mean, I know a lot about it. So yeah, like the what is it? The slap where Michael Cera slapped Rihanna on the thing. She like actually slapped him as hard as she could, and like they said that he had to go like sit down because he had a headache.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah, that movie is great. And it is ironic that their last film is The Disaster Artist. So it has disaster in the title, and then it all became a disaster afterwards. So
I
yeah,
did not hit her. I did not.
but that is the only book, because I just love The Room. I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's
that book held my interest.
it's such a bad movie.
It's
God.
wild.
It
And I really
is,
want to see his new film, Big Shark.
yeah, I auditioned for that.
What?
The
Really?
script wasn't that, I mean, it was just like a taped audition, like self-tape, but it was there. And it really didn't, I have no idea what it's gonna look like. It was just kind of like you're in a back seat or something type of thing. But I don't know, it'd be interesting to see what that ends up being.
Right.
Um, what are you listening to right now
What am I listening to? Um,
besides me?
yeah, right. Yeah, no, I was gonna be a smart ass and go, you.
Hey, yeah.
What am I listening to? Well,
Music wise, yeah.
oh, okay. I was thinking podcasts. So podcasts, not to bring
Mm.
Chris Hansen back, but he has a podcast called Predators I've Caught. So I like to listen to that as well. I'm addicted to Chris Hansen. He's great. Um,
Would you have a seat?
Yeah, no, look, I
There's-
would love to meet him, not in that way. I would love to meet him like
yeah.
I know he goes to conventions every once in a while, like crime
Yeah.
conventions, which that's a weird thing.
Crime conventions.
It's
This is my
true.
favorite
Yeah,
crime.
yeah, it's so weird. But he goes to those, so maybe one day I'll meet him. But or
Yeah.
he loves Starbucks, and I work at a Starbucks, so I'm
Oh
always
wow.
hopeful. I have my fingers crossed that he'll walk in, because I've met John Bernthal at a Starbucks.
Oh
I was
wow.
just working one day and I looked over and there's John Bernthal from The Walking Dead and The Punisher just ordering a cup of coffee. So
Yeah, I could see him doing. I could see him,
anything
doing
could
that.
happen.
He's normal. Yeah.
So to catch Predators I've Caught, the podcast, I'm listening to that. Music, hold on, I have my phone here. I'll give you my last 5 songs that are on my liked songs. Okay, so the first one is from thanks to SNL. I love SNL. It introduces me to a lot of artists that I wouldn't not check out.
Yeah. Same here. Sometimes yeah.
McGee is the artist, MK.GEE. McGee, and the song is Rockman. I love
Yeah,
it.
I heard of that. Yeah, he that was the first time I saw him was on SNL, and I was
SNL, the
I was
Bill
like,
Burr.
this was good. I was like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I had the same feeling too. Yeah, I gotta find that again. Did I put it on there? I don't, but anyways, yeah.
Uh, then the next one is Looking for Trouble. Force with the letter or with the number 4.
Mm,
Lovecraft. That's a really cool. Like that was around Halloween. It's got a
mm,
good Halloween vibe. Blood on White Satin. That is from Smile 2, which I
mm,
really enjoyed. Smile 2. And then we got Galway Girl. So I'm a big Ed Sheeran fan, and
mm.
that's the latest Ed Sheeran song I found. And then we got Boom from X Ambassadors, and I heard that while I was walking around Spencer's in the mall, and I was like, "This is really catchy."
Ah.
And so
They
that's
still have Spencer's.
they still
Spencer's
have
is still
Spencer's,
around.
yeah, because it's connected to Spirit Halloween. It's the same like
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
person or people own Spencer's. They
Yeah,
own Spirit Halloween. So
that makes sense.
yeah.
What are you watching right now? I mean, I know you just watched.
Yeah. So last night I watched Incredible Burt Wonderstone. Check it out. Then that previous night I watched Terminator Dark Fate because I did the podcast with my friend last night. And then so the newest film I saw was Wicked.
What do you think?
3 out of 5. I prefer it on the stage, but nothing against Ariana, Cynthia. I thought they were good. I don't think it needs to be in 2 parts. I think that's very cash grabby
Yeah.
and rubs me a little wrong. Um, and the fact that it's a year away. I've never been fans of that. I am a fan of. Do you remember when the sequels to The Matrix came
Yeah.
out? Reloaded and Revolutions? They came out in the same year. Do it that way. You know, I think
Yeah.
Reloaded came out in
I
May or something, and then Revolutions came out in November. It was like six
I
months.
thought I thought the Wicked 2 is supposed to come out in on March.
November 2025.
Okay, that's
It's stupid, and
that's
it
dumb.
it doesn't need to be 2 films. It's just cash grabby, and look at how much money
Yeah.
it's making already. So they knew what they
Yeah.
were doing. So it's
Of
smart.
course.
It's smart. It's show business, but it just rubs me the wrong way. So three
Yeah,
out.
and you have to sit there and wait for, the conclusion. Are you going to see Gladiator 2?
I got to see Gladiator 1 before I see
Oh, you've
Gladiator.
never seen Gladiator 1? Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah,
No, I
see
got to.
Gladiator 1 first.
Is it
You
good?
you didn't I haven't seen it yet. That's what I was going to ask you.
Oh, you haven't seen? No, Gladiator.
I've seen the first. The first one is really good. I mean, it for, Ridley Scott film.
Mhm.
Um I wouldn't say it's the best film ever,
It's
but
not his
it's
best film.
no, I think that's Alien and, Blade Runner, but
Okay.
for me,
But didn't Gladiator win Best Picture?
it did, and he won for Best Actor.
And Russell
It's
Crowe
it's
won Best
still a
Actor.
good film. I don't know. I don't think it holds up as quite as much as it did then. It's kind of,
Right. Because didn't one
but
of
I
the
don't know.
actors die and they had to like
Yeah.
digitally recreate him or something in the scene?
Oliver
Oliver
Reed
Reed,
was
right?
was in it. And
And he
he
passed away during filming. Yeah.
please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.